welcome back, everybody. So we are looking at day 2 of the Monkey Buffet Festival. Time to go bananas. And yes, these monkeys, as we know, they are just going crazy, eating tons of fruits and vegetables and other treats, while the tourists dance and sing and enjoy the festivities.
没错，所以我们今天讲的这个节庆呢，就是继续第2天的泰国猴子自助餐节的第2天啦，让这些焦急的猴子大快朵颐啊，在这个上面，但是它的一样会有一些问题的出现啦，就是我们今天的 Day 2可能就是要知道说到底是什么样的 growing problems 会出现。
That's right. Let's find out what kind of trouble these monkeys are causing by monkeying around. So to monkey around means to just be a little bit naughty and to be kind of playful. Right? So to monkey around. So they're monkeying around. Let's find out what's going on here.
对 ，monkey around， 刚才Shane老师讲就是指鬼混的意思啦。
Okay.
Monkey Buffet Festival. Time to go bananas. The Temple of Praprang Samyad, home to many monkeys, was built in the 13th century in a heavily forested area in Lopburi. As the city developed around the temple, the local monkeys stuck around. Over time, they became used to people. However, despite the respect that people have for their monkey neighbors, things are not always harmonious. In recent years, the monkeys have caused serious problems for tourists and locals alike. Large groups of hungry monkeys sometimes take people's food by force and even attack them. Conflicts with the monkeys have led to traffic accidents and injuries. The problem has grown so bad that the government was forced to take action. To protect humans and maintain a peaceful city, the government carried out an operation to catch 2,500 monkeys in April 2024. These captured monkeys were relocated to large enclosures where they are kept safely away from residential areas. The measures won't completely remove the monkeys from Lopburi, but residents' lives will be a little easier with fewer monkeys wandering the streets. Only time will tell if the efforts to reduce the monkey population can effectively solve Lopburi's monkey problem.
All right. So the Temple of Praprang Samyad, home to many monkeys, was built in the 13th century in a heavily forested area in Lopburi.
Oh.
Okay, so this Praprang Samyad, it's a temple, and it's home to just means that's where these monkeys live.
没错。
Some places home to something or somebody, that just means that is where they live or they reside.
没错，这倒是真的。所以呢，我们现在要讲到一个点呐，这个点是一个 temple。他就讲说，它的名字叫做三峰塔，这是它的中文的翻译啦哈。所以他说这个地方呢，就是他的家。我们知道这个 home 就是他的所在地，就是这些生物啊，就是这些 monkeys 他们所生存的这个地点。那对于很多的这些猴子来说呢，这个三峰塔就是他们的这个所在地。那这个地点是怎么来？它是在第13世纪的时候，在这个华富里呢
，Long time ago，
对，很久很久了。然后它是一个 heavily forested， 我们知道这个 forest 就是森林，所以 forested 就是指森林覆盖，就是那边很多的树木丛生的地方，而且又用了 heavily 去修饰它，
很多，
对，很多树木的这个地方。那这个地方就在这个华富里，然后就是在13世纪所建立出来的。
Wow, okay. As the city developed around the temple, the local monkeys stuck around. Okay, so basically the city started to come up around this temple and develop, but the monkeys did not just go away and go back into the forest and go around. They stayed there. They said, this is our home. we're not going anywhere. So you're just going to have to deal with us.
没错，对，因为毕竟他们猴子是先在那边的人嘛，所以的动物，所以呢
Sometimes they act like people.
对啦，
Crazy
也是啦，
people.
也是啦，对。所以呢，变成后来呢，随着这一个城市呢，就在这个三峰塔的周围啊，开始慢慢的 around the temple 开始慢慢的 developed， 开始发展出来的时候呢，这些呢当地原本就住在那边的猴子啊，他们就 stuck around 啊，他就觉得我也要 stay there， 对，我就要待在那边，这是我的地方，是你是后来的人。对不对？那我们就只能大家看看如何相处下来的。
Yeah, so to stick around just means to stay.
对。
Yeah, so you can say, I stuck around my home all day yesterday because the weather was terrible. It just means to stay. And has the idea also of being a bit permanent, right? To stick around. I'm going to stick around Taipei for another year or so, and then maybe go somewhere else.
对，它就是永久的这样，长期的。
Right. Okay. So over time, they became used to people. Okay, that makes sense.
没错啊。
So, as time goes on, the monkeys start to develop a relationship with people. They become used to them. They become accustomed to having people around. And interacting and being close to people, right?
因为毕竟猴子跟我们人类是非常非常相似的，所以呢，就是因为随着这一个时间的这样子的推移下去，所以这个 over time 这个片语的意思，或者我们用 with time 就是随着时间这样子慢慢的变化，这样子推移下来呢，这些猴子们就变成become used to 就是对于什么来说的也习惯了，所以开始慢慢习惯说 OK， 我跟人类一起生活。
Right. Okay. However, despite the respect that people have for their monkey neighbors, things are not always harmonious.
好的，问题来了。
Right. So we know that or at least the locals there, they have a lot of respect for these monkeys because of the story of the Monkey King saving the prince's wife, right? So they do have some respect for them. But as we know, monkeys can be pretty unruly sometimes, pretty naughty. So things are not always harmonious. So harmony just means that things go together well without any problems. But no, here, problems do come up. Problems arise.
所以呢，这一个在第一段的最后一句，我们开始出现的这样的一个句子，就是知道，接下来我们就要开始讲这个问题在哪里了。所以他就说了，然而啊，这些人们虽然对于猴子这个邻居啊，因为你是我的邻居嘛，哈，所以我还是表达我的这个敬意，我还是抱持这个敬意。可是呢 ，things 这些事情啊，并不是我们总认为的这样的 harmonious。刚刚老师讲的 harmonious 就是彼此相处起来是非常的和谐的，没有什么问题的。可是这个句子是 not always， 就是并不总是那么和谐，就是有一些纷争出来了。
Okay, let's take a short break.
好的。
Okay, so although the locals there have lots of respect, and when the tourists, also do respect these monkeys, things we found are not always going well together. There's not a lot of harmony. Things are not harmonious. So let's see what kind of stuff has been going on.
Okay.
What happens there? So in recent years, the monkeys have caused serious problems for tourists and locals alike. So we're seeing that the monkeys are causing problems. We can only imagine. I can imagine because I've had monkeys, make me pretty uncomfortable by urinating on me. So it says they cause serious problems for tourists and locals alike. So here when we see and locals alike, that just means that tourists and locals alike, just meaning the same.
Yes.
So the same for both tourists and not only the tourists, but also for the locals.
没错，所以我们这边就用到了一个这样的一个句子，这个 alike 这个字哈，它当一个副词，那它来这个放在名词的这个后面，就是说哦，这个状况也是如此的，也是这个样子，相同样地发生这个事情，就是什么样的事呢？近年来这些猴子们呢，就开始一直不断的 OK 制造出这些严重的问题。对于谁来说呢？不管今天你是来观光的观光客，还有他们当地人都一样。都遇到这些严重的问题。
Right. Large groups of hungry monkeys sometimes take people's food by force and even attack them.
没错。
So you can imagine people are also, they're tourists. There must be places to buy food there. They are buying the food not to feed the monkeys, but to feed themselves. And the monkeys are coming and grabbing their food by force, just meaning that they're not coming over saying, hey, can I please have something.
Yeah.
Grab that by force and even actually attacking the people. Could be scratching or biting.
Yeah.
You don't know, but they are being... Yeah, that does not sound very harmonious to me.
没错，因为刚才我们讲的这个 festival 它基本上是1年才举办一次嘛，那其他的时间呢就不会给它这么多东西吃啦，所以呢，当地的这些有一些很饥饿的猴子，而且是很大一群的猴子
Imagine
对
thousands.
对，好几千只的
It's not dozens, not hundreds. Thousands of monkeys.
Okay. 好的，所以这一大群肚子很饿的猴子啊，对不对？有的时候呢，他就会想要来抢你的食物。而且刚刚老师讲的 by force 并不是跟你很客气的说可以给我一根香蕉啊，他当然不会这样讲，
他们不会在那边装可爱，
对，不会，他不会露出可爱的眼睛，不会哦。所以呢，他就是直接啪一把就把你抢走了。甚至有的时候你不给，是不是？我就攻击你，我抓你，我咬你，看你给不给。好，就有点要强迫你去做这件事。
Yeah, I also remember not only did the monkey pee on me, I was wearing some sunglasses and I had put my sunglasses on my head. He stole my sunglasses.
OK， 好，老师的太阳眼镜也被偷了。他也不知道要太阳眼镜干嘛。
What is it? Well, yeah, you know, he's going to...
Monkeys also need to take some pictures.
Put them on and
put on the social media.
The monkey Instagram. I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so conflicts with the monkeys have led to traffic accidents and injuries. Okay, so yeah, there are cars and there are scooters around this area. It's a city surrounding... this temple, right? So there are cars, there are scooters, there are things, so they're causing traffic accidents.
没错
And causing people to get injured either by attacking them or maybe causing traffic, because of the traffic accidents, people are getting injured in these accidents.
没错
You can imagine, you know, maybe you bought some food at the local market, it's on your scooter, and a monkey decides to jump onto your scooter, and now you're and you crash. Who knows? They're out of control.
非常可怕，所以就是因为这些猴子呢不受控了，所以呢这时候开始出现对这些 conflicts， 就是这些冲突就出现啦。而这些跟猴子的冲突呢，也已经导致了许许多多的这些交通的意外事故，甚至呢造成人家的受伤。就像老师刚才讲的，你买了一堆的香蕉还是什么水果放在你的 scooter 上面，结果它就跳上来了，那你没办法了，你就失控，可能就嘣就摔倒了。
哇，好可怕哦。
对。
Okay, the problem has grown so bad that the government was forced to take action. Okay, yeah, so the government is forced to take action. To take action just means to do something about it. To do something, to take action.
没错，所以呢，这个问题呢，因为它一直不断的 growing， 就是一直不断的成长，一直出现了，所以呢，而且是很严重，就是太过于严重了，以至于呢演变得太严重之后 ，so that 以至于他们当地的政府呢就被迫一定要 take action。刚刚老师讲 take action 就是你要去做，你要去采取你的行动。对，一定要做这件事情。
You can't just let these monkeys overtake the city.
对啊
You know, we got to protect the people, the locals and tourists alike. Because imagine this must be bad for tourism If the monkeys are starting to attack people, people are going to be afraid to go there. Like me, now that I know about this crazy festival, I will not be attending it. I'm sorry. I'm not getting attacked by any more monkeys.
对，所以因为它这个节庆当初创出来，就是为了要刺激它的观光业嘛。结果你现在让猴子变成这样子 out of control 的时候，那 tourists 就不会想要去了。
Okay, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
OK。
All right, so we got these monkeys monkeying around and, even worse than just, causing small problems and monkeying around. They're actually attacking people, causing traffic accidents, and the government has been forced to take action. They need to do something about this problem because... Yeah, it's not good for tourism. It's not good for the locals. It's not good for anybody to have thousands of crazy monkeys causing devastation.
Yeah, right. 造成大灾难 devastation 就是大灾难
Okay, so to protect humans and maintain a peaceful city, the government carried out an operation to catch 2,500 monkeys in April 2024.
Wow.
So just relatively recently, they finally decided to take some action.
一直到最近才开始做
Yeah, they took 2,500 or 2,500 monkeys, captured them, and I guess, rehomed them, put them somewhere back in the forest.
But 2,500. Where can we relocate them?
Right. It better be far away because if I know monkeys, they'll probably just head right back there.
对，真的，这个老师讲是，就是你把它放到别的地方去，它会再回来的，这是很可怕，而且2500只对不对？所以他们的政府就是因为为了要保护我们人类啊，还要维持着整个城市里面的这些和平呢，所以他们的政府呢就开始去做了一个执行这样的一个动作 ，carry out， 我们也可以用 implement，implement， 好去做这样的一个执行，去实施这样的一个 operation， 就是这样的一个行动。那这个行动就是要捕捉这2500只的这个猴子。那时间呢，非常的现在就是在2024年的4月份。
Okay. These captured monkeys were relocated to large enclosures where they are kept safely away from residential areas.
Okay.
All right. So they captured them. So to capture means to get them and be able to take them somewhere else. Right? And they relocated to large enclosure. So an enclosure is just a space that's enclosed, meaning that it's closed and the monkeys can't get out. So the monkeys probably cannot make their way back to the city because like we thought, hey, if you just put them nearby, they're just going to come back anyway. So the government said, yeah, we're going to have to lock them up and put them inside an enclosure or enclosures.
是的
And they're kept safely away from a residential area. So a residential area just means where there are homes and where people reside or live. We call that a residential area.
没错
We can compare that to a commercial area.
住宅区跟商业区
Right, exactly.
对，好的，所以呢，这些呢被捕捉的这些猴子呢，就把他们刚才我们讲的 relocate 就被迁移到一个比较大一点的这个 enclosure， 就是一个围的地，他们把它叫围起来，但是是封闭起来的。有没有看到这个字 in 就是把它放在里面的意思，然后 close 就把它关住。好，所以就在一个很大的一个微型的这个地里面把它围起来，可能有什么 fences 啦，有一些围篱啦，或者是什么 net 或者什么网子等等等，我不知道。对。
Hopefully they give them some, things that monkeys like to do.
Like
imagine there's some ropes and there's some, trees and things they can play on. Otherwise, you don't want to be cruel to these monkeys. They should have a good life.
没错，因为 monkey 我们知道他们就喜欢爬上爬下的这样子玩耍。所以它可能里面也会帮它放一些，就是有一些山啊，或者绳子啊，小山小绳子。
相信有。
对，应该是有的。所以呢，这样子呢，他们就可以很安全的 就被放在这个刚才讲的这个围地里面，那么就可以远离这些所谓的居住的区域了。
Okay, so the measures won't completely remove the monkeys from Lopburi, but residents' lives will be a little easier with fewer monkeys wandering the streets. Okay, so it's not going to completely remove the problem because, well, we know there were thousands of monkeys. There's probably still thousands.
Yeah.
Just less than there was before. You know, I don't know how many have been left there, but I doubt that they caught all of the ones that were causing problems and left all of the ones that were really nice. Probably there's still monkeys attacking humans, but at least it's become a little bit easier for the residents and I would guess for the tourists because there's not so many monkeys wandering the streets. So to wander just means to just kind of to walk around or move around really without any specific destination in mind. That's what it means to wander, is just to just kind of just move around without any real goal of where you want to go.
对，所以刚刚Shane老师解释这个 wander around 这个意思或 wander 这个意思呢，就是指你没有什么特殊的目的地，你也没有说想要说我今天要去哪里，没有，就是到处乱走，走来走去这样，到处乱爬这样子哈。所以呢，刚才我们讲的这一个把这些猴子2500只抓起来的猴子放在一个大型围地这样的一个方法呢，就是这些措施呢，确实啊，虽然说不能够完全的消灭这些猴子是不可能，因为它太多只了。但是呢，至少怎么样？所以他这边讲 won't completely 没有办法完全的 remove 这些 monkeys from， 就是没有办法完全的消除这些猴子从这一个华富里。可是至少呢，现在的居民们呢会觉得稍微比较 a little easier， 用 a little 来修饰后面的比较级，就是说呢，现在的猴子fewer 少一点点咯。好，那这些猴子呢，就是平常在街上面到处乱走的这些猴子，游荡的猴子变得减少了。
It makes sense that they have to leave some of the monkeys because, well, number one, you know, there is a tradition for these monkeys to be there. Number two, tourists are still going to want to come there because people like a little bit of adventure. And 这个应该是还蛮刺激的吧? Right? So people like this kind of a thing. So you still want to have some monkeys there to keep the tourism coming and also to allow the monkeys to, you know, stay there because that's been their home for, you know, hundreds of years.
对，因为他们就是要对这些猴子致敬了嘛，而且它这个节庆就是为了猴子，所以你也不能把猴子全部消灭掉。
Right. Okay. So only time will tell if the efforts to reduce the monkey population can effectively solve Lopburi's monkey problem. All right. So here it says only time will tell if the efforts to reduce the monkey population. So the efforts just meaning the actions that have been taken. So in this case, what we're talking about, the effort was to capture 2,500 monkeys, relocate them to some enclosures. We don't know if this effort is actually going to really solve the monkey problem or not, but I'm guessing at least it will be a little less chaotic.
没错，所以刚刚就讲了 only time will tell 这样的一个句型呢，就是说只有时间才能证明啦，我们也只能交给时间来说明这件事情了。就是呢，是不是这个政府它的这样的一个减少猴子数量的努力，真的可以有效的去解决他们这一个地方的这一个所谓的 monkey 的问题，也只有时间才知道了。
Well, I hope you enjoyed Monkey Buffet Festival article, Time to Go Bananas, and as we found out, these monkeys definitely have and are still going bananas. So if you're interested, then you can go to Lopburi and check it out for yourself. If you're like me, you will stay safely away.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.